King Mike Tyson, Razor Ruddock dies. If he doesn't die, it doesn't count. If he's not dead, it doesn't count.
So I don't really even want to cherish that thought. I'm going to go in there and we're going to fight, and that's the bottom line.
Oh man, I can't wait till the 28th. I'm going to make you my girlfriend.
Tyson says no, hit me again, and he did with the right. As the bell sounds.
Even Mike Tyson was stunned. This is scary to watch. Are you ready to hear about this incredible boxer who actually managed to shock Mike Tyson in the ring? It's a pretty jaw-dropping story. Have you ever wondered what it takes to earn the respect of boxing fans and rivals, even without claiming a world title or big paychecks? Yes, we're going to talk about these amazing things. Hello everyone, and get ready to dive into the exciting story of Jose Ribalta. He's a Cuban-born boxer who had to overcome countless obstacles and showed incredible bravery in tough situations. It's going to be quite the journey. You won't believe the incredible journey this guy went through, from his amazing success to some surprising setbacks, and even a legendary face-off with Iron Mike. It's a story of pure determination and perseverance that'll keep you hooked. Are you pumped to see the thrilling tale of Jose Ribalta? So, are you excited? Because we're about to take you on this exciting journey into the world of boxing's unsung hero. You know, in the tough world of professional boxing, it's usually the select few who manage to win world titles and score big paychecks that get all the fame and fortune. But you know, not every boxer who gets into the ring can achieve that kind of glory. Today, we'll talk about this incredible boxer who didn't win a world championship but still managed to gain the admiration of boxing fans and even the legendary Mike Tyson. Let me tell you about this guy. His name is Jose Ribalta. He was a boxer born in Cuba, and the best part, his bravery and never give up attitude really won over a lot of people's hearts. So we're going to start with his early life and how he is entirely in his profession. Jose Ribalta was born on March 31st, 1963 in the city of Rodrigo, Cuba. His family had to leave the country through freedom flights, and they ended up settling in Miami during the 1970s. So Jose decided to take up boxing just like his older brothers. He's got a great trainer named Dave Clark who's guiding him along the way. After that, his skills really took off. Ribalta became a total powerhouse in the ring, and he actually won the Florida Gold Gloves tournament 3 times and even made it to the finals of the United States Gold Gloves tournament. It's clear that he's got some serious talent as a boxing prodigy. Why he decided to pursue professional boxing instead of the Olympics. As Ribalta's amateur career was going really well, he got the opportunity to represent his country in the 1984 Olympics. But, you know, he felt this really strong sense of responsibility towards his family, so he had to make a tough call and give up on the Olympics. He decided to go into professional boxing instead. So Ribalta made his professional ring debut in January 1982, and that's when his journey towards leaving a lasting legacy began. So here we begin with some of his early triumphs and unexpected defeats. The Cuban boxer really had an amazing start to his professional career. He won 10 of his first fights, and 9 of them were won by knockout. That's seriously impressive. But then things took a turn when he went up against this guy, Ricardo Richardson, who nobody really knew. And guess what? Richardson managed to beat him, ending Ribalta's unbeaten record. This setback didn't break Ribalta though, and he totally bounced back and won 7 fights in a row. Can you believe it? He was working really hard, training with future world champion Trevor Berbick and former challenger Jerry Cooney to sharpen his skills. So then there was this test against James Bone Crusher Smith. In April 1985, Ribalta had a big challenge, going against Bone Crusher Smith, who was a very tough opponent. Smith had already knocked out the talented Frank Bruno before, so it was a serious test for Ribalta. Smith really went through a tough and exhausting battle, but in the end, he managed to secure a split decision victory, although it was quite controversial. Ribalta was really upset when they announced the verdict, even though he thought he had won the fight. He had tears in his eyes, but he still gave credit to Smith for being strong and not giving up. In September 1985, Ribalta had a real showdown with Marvis Frazier. You know, the son of the legendary Smokin' Joe Frazier. So Ribalta actually did pretty well at the beginning of the fight, but his endurance kind of dropped off in the second half. And because of that, Frazier ended up winning by majority decision. But Ribalta didn't let anything stop him. He kept winning, and it all led up to the biggest fight of his life. In August 1986, Ribalta had a matchup against this up-and-coming superstar who would later become one of the greatest boxers ever, a guy by the name of Mike Tyson. This showdown was a real make-or-break moment for Revolta. He showed such amazing bravery and stamina going up against the fierce Tyson. Even though Revolta got knocked down 3 times, he didn't give up and kept fighting until the 10th round when the fight was finally stopped. And that's when Tyson was declared the winner. Becoming a local hero and picking up important victories. Sounds like you've been doing some impressive things. Revolta actually became a total hero to all Cuban Americans in the area after his fight with Tyson. People couldn't stop talking about how brave and determined he was, even when things got tough. Oh man, this guy just would not give up. He fought like a beast, showing off his incredible endurance and strength, especially in those clinches. And get this, he even managed to win some super important matches against tough opponents like Leon Spinks. You know, the guy who actually beat the legendary Muhammad Ali. Impressive, right? So let's dive into his decline and retirement. It's something that a lot of people go through at some point in their lives, and it can be a challenging time, but it's also an opportunity. As time passed, Revolta's luck in boxing started to fade. He had a tough time going up against some really tough opponents like Tim Witherspoon, Bruce Seldon, Pierre Kutzer, Frank Bruno, and Michael Dokes, and unfortunately he ended up losing to them. So in the end, Revolta decided to call it quits on his professional boxing career. He had a tough time losing 5 fights in a row. His last match against Donovan Ruddock didn't last long, ending in the first round. Revolta, who's now 60 years old, is really enjoying his time outside the boxing ring. He's quite content with the legacy he's left behind. Even though Revolta didn't win a world title, his bravery, determination, and respect for his opponents made him a favorite among boxing fans all over the world. His story really shows how determined he was as a boxer. He went up against some of the biggest names in the business, like the unstoppable Mike Tyson, and he never gave up. He became a true symbol of never giving up and always being brave. You know, Jose Revolta's time in the boxing ring wasn't all about winning championship belts or making loads of money. But there is something else also, his never-give-up attitude and determination that made him a real fan favorite. He showed that real victory isn't just about winning a title belt, but also about winning the hearts of fans who truly admire a fighter's determination. So today, let's give a shout out to this Cuban boxer who never backed down from a challenge and always gave it his all in the boxing ring. His story's really inspiring for all those aspiring boxers out there. It's a great reminder that even when faced with defeat, you can still achieve greatness if you have the willpower and determination. So, as we wrap up Jose Revolta's incredible journey, one thing is absolutely clear. Boxing isn't just about the fancy titles and glamour. It's about having an unbeatable spirit and the unwavering determination to take on any opponent that crosses your path. You know, Jose Revolta might not have become the biggest boxing star out there, but his legacy is something special. The way he showed courage and respect towards his opponents, it's what makes him a real champion in the eyes of all those who saw him fight. And this story really reminds us that success isn't just about winning belts and getting rich. It's about the strength and sportsmanship that can inspire future fighters for years to come. So, this was all about Jose Revolta. We hope you have enjoyed this entire journey together. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And thanks for watching.